Hey, Pia Silva here. I had to hop on here really quick. I'll tell you just a little bit more about my feelings about scope creep because it is the bane of my existence and I've gotten rid of it completely. I want to just share with you exactly how I did it because you absolutely can do it too. And I think it just requires stepping into your own authority and knowledge on the subject and what you really do. I used to struggle with scope creep. Like every project we did, it never ended on time. And I used to be very diligent about putting all the details in our contract, and I put all these clauses. I even at one point said it's gonna be more expensive if it goes past this date. I'm a very punctual person, so I would put these detailed timelines in place and I would say, I promise to get this project done by that date, and so if it doesn't, it's your fault, basically, and you owe me money. And that kind of worked. But the problem was it was all reliant on this contract. I've learned since then, if you have to go back to a contract and tell somebody, hey, that's not what it says in the contract, and start arguing about things in a contract and the fine print that nobody reads, it's a problem. This isn't the reason that I changed the way that I do business, but it had a beautiful side effect, and that was that it completely eliminated scope creep. Here's basically how we did it. Instead of having timelines that go on for weeks and months, and instead of dragging these projects out over a long period of time, and the way that we used to do it is, okay, we'll show you the logos on Monday, and then you'll give us feedback on Thursday, and then we'll give you revisions next Tuesday, and blah, blah, blah. I really did. I made these beautiful timelines that nobody cared about. What we do instead now is we build the whole project so that it has an end date. And we do this intensive model. If you don't know anything about my business, this is basically the only way we work. We build entire brands in 1 to 3 day intensives. What that means is that a client knows and is expecting that they're going to be working with us for 1 day, 2 days, that's it. And at the end of that project, they are going to leave with a fully designed logo, design of their brand, the design and build of their website, all of their copy. And there's no scope creep because the project is over at 6 p.m. no matter what. There's a bunch of things that we do in order to ensure that they're happy at the end of that project. But the point is we took that months and months of work and we shrunk it into a very short, intensive project. Now, we probably spend the same amount of time working on the actual creative work, but what we did is we eliminated everything else. So all that project management, all that back and forth, all that waiting for feedback, waiting for copy, waiting for assets, whatever it was, we just cut it out, got rid of it. And that allows us to spend the majority of our time just doing the creative work. And the result is that the clients actually get better work out of us and better results. We're so much happier because we're doing things that we're fulfilled by, that we enjoy. I love building brands for businesses. And we don't have to do any of the stuff that we hate, any of that back and forth. No more tweaking the hue of the blue. No more going back and forth, a little to the left, a little to the right, a little pixel here, there. None of that. It's completely gone away because the framing of the project is completely different. They understand that they're coming in for this short period of time and that they're leaving with everything, and they love it. You know why they love it? Because they don't want to spend 6 months, 8 months building a website either. These days, you can build a website in a day. So why are you doing it in 6 months? By the time a project is done after 8 months, tell me I'm wrong. Are we not all exhausted by this project? We just can't wait for it to end. That's not how you want to build a brand. That's not how you want to launch your website and your brand into the world. This way, there's all this momentum in the beginning and clients are energized by it. Okay, I'm like hard selling you on it now. I just had to tell you that because the idea of anybody dealing with scope creep ever again is incredibly frustrating for me, and I'm really on a mission to show you guys that there is a better way. You do not need to do these long drawn out projects anymore, and actually you're asking for scope creep if you do it. Okay, get off my soapbox now. Thanks for watching.